Fans can't believe this occurred. Fire Tian, Xuning, and Ziyu's secret behind-the-scenes shushing face. There are some stories that people with sensitive hearts may feel, but that a camera can never really capture. This is not a narrative about pricey acting or a theatrical screenplay. It concerns. Without realizing it, two people, Tian, Xuning, and Ziyu, became the focus of attention due to their behind-the-scenes interactions, which are extremely hard to put into words, rather than the project they starred in. They are pros when they are on camera. However, a different story is being told behind the camera. A story that develops gradually through jokes, looks, and poignant silences, even if they never planned it. Ziyu and Tian Xuning were merely two names that coincidentally worked on the same project from the beginning. However, when the audience started to sense a different vibe whenever they were in the same space, everything changed. Not only colleagues. On set, it's not just friends. Something about them seemed to be both soft and alluring, like a magnet. Astute spectators started to question if this was simply outstanding acting. Or was there an implicit relationship? It is interesting to note that this chemistry was never imposed. They demonstrated their intimacy without the necessity for romantic moments. Even during routine activities like meal breaks or script rehearsals, their bond exuded an incredible warmth. Maybe this is what gave people the impression that the two were genuinely connected, not simply for the camera. The same grin off script. It has been observed by many that Tian Xuning's smile regarding Ziyu differs from his smile toward other people. Warmer and softer, as though he's talking to a longtime friend and confidant. In a similar vein, Ziyu's eyes always stay on Xuning for a little while longer. An unexplainable bond. Occasionally, two people meet and click right away for no apparent reason. This is what took place with them. An air of intimacy had already developed between them from their first encounter, despite the lack of a common past or old rumors. Curiously, viewers who paid attention to every detail saw it more clearly the harder they tried to conceal it. After the release of a promotional interview, suspicions started to grow. The video showed Tian Xuning looking at Ziyu for an extended period of time with a warm, almost protective stare. When their eyes locked, Xuning didn't avert her gaze. Instead, she smiled slightly, as though she wanted to say something but refrained. Ziyu, on the other hand, tried not to chuckle when she saw the look. As though looking for a distraction, her fingers fiddled with the microphone's tip. However, the unavoidable smile she had simply served to heighten the spectators' feeling of wonder. Why do they look that way? This is not a typical look. A fan's comment that swiftly gained widespread attention on social media. The plot shifted behind the scenes, even though they were able to keep their distance in front of the camera. The production crew published a behind-the-scenes film that revealed encounters that seemed a little off. The team may be seen setting up the set in one scene. Standing close to Ziyu, Xuning leans in a little to listen to his words. The video's audience is forced to hold their breath because of how close their faces are. Ziyu gives Xuning a big smile and a shoulder pat, and the two of them start laughing. The response of those in their immediate vicinity adds to the suspiciousness of the situation. A few crew members can be seen looking at one another, seemingly saying, "You saw that too, right?" There is no sense of a forced attachment, which is what makes the story so compelling. Showing closeness doesn't need too much work. As like the two of them were destined to be in the same orbit, everything seems natural. Unplanned laughter. Small jokes that others might not find humorous can make them laugh. They speak a language that is unique to them. At ease body language. When they converse, Ziyu frequently leans slightly in Xuning's direction, which is an unconscious indication that she feels secure. Without hesitation, Xuning will lean in closer to ensure she hears all that is said. Contextual silence, their presence, covers the void between them even when they are not conversing. At one point, the camera caught them sitting next to each other in complete silence, devoid of any talk, but that silence felt full. Supporters have begun gathering proof, such as similar colored clothing, comparable accessories, or even the use of the same words or emojis in their social media posts. Their silence, when rumors started to circulate, is what makes all of this even more fascinating. Not a single denial. No explanations. No justifications. Wild speculation was stoked by this silence. Are they merely co-workers who just happen to get along? Or is there a tale they're purposefully hiding to preserve their privacy? Some even claim that the production crew purposefully left some scenes uncut so that viewers could sense the warmth since they knew there was chemistry between them. Is this a marketing tactic? Or perhaps an unscripted, genuine moment? As soon as these moments became viral, supporters in Death Analysis, images, and video snippets were all over social media. The hot list was quickly populated by hashtags that combined their names. Every moment of their interactions was examined by fans, including the way Xuning glanced at Ziyu, the way their hands were positioned when they were close to one another, and the brief smile that broke out. To demonstrate that their looks had deeper connotations, some even produced slow-motion renditions of specific scenes. They should receive a prize if this is acting. I'm also feeling emotional if it's not acting. A viewer's comment that garnered hundreds of likes. What is captured on camera is only a small portion of the entertainment industry. Only those who are sensitive can sense the true tale, which frequently lies beneath the surface. Even though Tian, Xuning, and Ziyu have never acknowledged anything openly, their little exchanges say more than words ever could. Is this friendship exceptional? Or the start of a love story? There is little doubt that whenever they appear together, the audience is watching them intently, looking for fresh hints and attempting to piece together the unsolved mystery. We can only assume till that day arrives, when they might speak candidly, while we wait for the next heart-pounding moment. What do you think now that you've seen all these moments? Is there more going on between Tian, Xuning, and Ziyu than just their exceptional chemistry as coworkers? Please leave your comments below, and remember to like, share, and subscribe for more thrilling behind-the-scenes glimpses into the entertainment industry. I'll see you in the upcoming video.